curious to know, I have this on P3 for the heat, and I can't tell how hot that is. I just know it's level 3. So before I put the eggs on it, I actually want to test the temperature. And I want to thank ERICKHILL for sending me this thermometer to test. This video is not sponsored, but this was sent to me for free to try it, so thank you to them. I was able to get a 16% discount for you on their website, which I will have linked below. The code is CARRY29. So we already have the batteries in here. My husband did that the other day, and so let's see, what kind of batteries does it take? I didn't even look. AAAs. 2 AAA batteries. All right, so this is my first time actually looking at this. This is pretty cool. We've got like, this looks like just a room temperature. We have the meat probe here that you can use, which we will use to test the dough to make sure that the dough is cooked all the way, since we're using this like flat top. And then the cool thing about this thermometer that I was really excited about is that it has a like laser pointer. So this is at 360 degrees. That tells me that's not what I want. I'm gonna move these down too, because I wanna be around 300 degrees for cooking the eggs. That is so cool. This is going to be game changing for when I make chocolate, if I'm using chocolate that can bloom, because then I won't have the chocolate bloom. If you're wondering, it is 74.3 degrees over here, which makes sense since I'm standing right by this heat. We keep our house at like 71, so that's pretty cool. Okay, 293 right now, so I think that might be a little bit lower than I would like, but let's try it. Let's get these eggs cooking. Okay, let's temp these. And I've been playing around a little bit with this thermometer since it's been taking a while for this to heat everything up. And I realized, well, I didn't realize, my husband helped me realize that this type of a pan, it does like bursts of heat and then not bursts of heat. So it changes temperature, which explains why I was getting a little bit of wild readings, but it's consistent everywhere else. So I did already temp one of these. It temps so much quicker than the other one that I have. We're only at about 150. I did actually end up liking this thermometer though. A little confused by it at first as to why it was reading so differently, but it's because I was using it on the griddle, and the griddle pan heats up and then stops and heats up and stops. So we figured that out. It matches my other one. So I want to thank ERICKHILL for sending me the Rock Pro infrared thermometer that does both. I do really love it. I'm going to continue to use it over the next few weeks just to make sure I absolutely do love it, but so far it's worked out well. I did go around and test it quite a bit today after I realized that it was an operator error, not a thermometer error.